We'll be here for about 7 or 8 weeks and then the park for another.
This is here in 1944. From 3¼ miles away, which is down the corner of Ford Road and Greenfield Village. Main Street District is where the Wright Brothers Home and Cycle Shops are, out from downtown Detroit. Built about 1860. Next to her, the H.J. Hines Building, built in 1854 in Sharpsburg, Pennsylvania. It's their job and a sweet shop from London, England, all on Main Street. Behind the Ford Motor Company to the left is the loading dock for the Model T drivers. Edison at Works is the next historic district. Thomas Edison is credited with 1,093 U.S. patents. Many more from England, France, and Germany. On the village green is a Logan County courthouse, where Abraham Lincoln practiced law, built in 1840 in Lincoln, Illinois. The gray building here is the rebuilt Menlo Park Laboratory. And the gold building we're approaching is Sarah Jordan's boarding house. Many of the men who worked for Edison at the lab lived there. It's one of the first buildings in the United States to be home from New Haven, Connecticut. Robert Frost home and the Maddox farmhouse, the Hermitage slave quarters, a lot to see up on Maple Lane. And the other side of the bridge, up that sidewalk and to the right, the sandstone complex is the Coxball cottage built in 1619 in Chadsworth County, England. We'll be stopping directly ahead here. This is the dark green building next to us, the Daggett farmhouse dating to 1754 from Andover, Connecticut.
There, Michelle.
He was the founder of the Firestone Rubber and Tire Company. Good friends with Henry Ford. He was born here in 1858. The house was built in 1828. And it was the last residency to come into the village in 1984. We go back to German Church. As they would have back at that time, in the home as well as in the field. And we do ask when you see our signal door, you always wait for the signal to stop before crossing our railroad track. Tom is busy working out in the personal garden of the Firestone Farm. You see our chickens, our turkeys, our pigs, our cows, and the family is merino sheep. Best quality of wool you ever had, and the warmest.
So breakfast would have been like at 5:30 in the morning, would have been a big breakfast. And then they would have had gone out and worked, and then they would have had a big dinner at noon. They would eat most of their calories, breakfast and dinner. And then when they were all done with the afternoon chores and stuff, they would come in probably around 7, and they would have supper, which would just be something light.
This is the basement. It's cooler. The house. Store things here. Look at the thick walls. So this house was Columbiana, Ohio. We were just up the top, and it was Firestone's house.
This is their storage.
Oh wow, yeah. Storage, cold cellar.
Those are real peppers, fresh peppers and tomatoes.
Yeah.
And garlic. Onions. Crops.
Look how thick the walls are.
They got meat hanging. And then,
That's me. Fruit trees. Yeah. Oh, look at them digging. Yep, that's what they do. Looking for grubs. You looking for grubs? Yep. Looking for grubs. Yeah.
what time do we want to go on a Model T ride?
I don't know. Little piglets.
Oh, that's all probably the
Corn.
corn in there
Yeah.
dry.
Corn storage. Yeah. Oh, look who's greeting us here.
You gonna take us in?
Yeah.
There's a
Another one in there. Nice.
there's a lot of them.
Watch where you step. I don't think there's any.
No, they go out.
Oh, there's something
They
here.
Come through here.
Something moving around over here. Oh, the sheep. Hey.
Those sheep?
Yeah, there's sheep.
Oh, look at the little baby in the back. Back there. Little lamb.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Yep. Sure. Foundry.
Just a few trees. I think we should go back out.
That was an 1873 one there. 1873, 1930s.
That's 1930?
Yeah, you said 1932 in this one.
Yeah,
Or that one was 1932.
no, this is 1932.
1932.
1902.
02.
But this picture here was taken in 1920.
It's like omnibus.
Yeah.
Touring.
1914 touring. Yes, touring.
Is this your first trip to the village?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful. Where are you visiting from?
From Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We just passed the Heinz house, so that's
Yeah.
familiar to
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yep. And you have, let's see, our covered bridges from Pennsylvania.
There's a lot of things I've seen even in
Yeah.
the museum from Pennsylvania.
Yes, yeah. And I think it seems to be that Burbank house might have originated in Pennsylvania too. I'm not sure.
Wow.
It,
And they just routinely maintained. And
Yep. Well, you know, that was the beauty of the Model T. Okay? So between 1908 and 1927, Ford made 15 million Model Ts.
Wow.
Now, the Model T wasn't the first car. It wasn't even Henry Ford's first car. But it was the first car that really had the average citizen in mind.
Right.
So all
Affordable. Yeah.
affordable, lightweight, and simple. The other cars, now there were 500 car makers in the U.S. at the time, and they were all working on cars, but they all looked at the car as a luxury item.
Right.
Ford had a little different perspective on it. Those other cars were so complicated, both to drive and so it was by far the least expensive. It was the only car an unmarried woman could afford on her own salary.
Oh, wow.
By 1923, the cost of the car was $260. Now, if you look, you can see that there wasn't a whole lot of fancy stuff on the car. They didn't have those crazy fancy things like windows, or dashboard, windshield wipers, so that the car would fit in the ruts of the wagon truck. But the engine is a 4-cylinder, 20 horsepower cast iron engine. No oil pump, no water pump, no fuel pump. So the water was a thermal recycling system. The oil was a splash system. There's 34 oil points on a Model T.
Oh, wow.
And you oil each one, and then as the car moved, the vibrations would kind of send the oil through the system.
Oh, okay.
That's why we have so many oil spots on the road. They're not necessarily leaking, it's just the drops are being flung out.
carousel. Hello. Michelle in the garden. She's weeding.
I'm not putting the water.
You're watering.
I'm literally watering them.
This house was built in 1757 in Connecticut. It's like the old salt box looking. Wow, what a nice garden this is.
Can you make one of these for my can?
Hell yeah, I'll get out my tinsmith equipment.
Oh, they use nasturtiums for cooking. Olives.
Good, how are you?
Good. Welcome to Menlo Park.
Thank you. She's saying something up there. Huh? Thomas Edison Menlo Park.
All night long, and that was basically what convinced them to allow him to construct that Pearl Street generator station and rip up their roads to put power lines in, and wire Wall Street.
It's a lot of bottles.
Oh yeah. So we had two gentlemen here who, before my town had been on a rainy day. They must have forgotten to bring a book. And so nobody was coming in, so one of them said there's 2,084, the other said there's 2,086. So my say is that there's 2,085.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why do they have a pipe organ, like a foot pump pipe organ?
Well,